Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while, but today we're gonna talk about something that I personally have had to deal with. So, you want a dual PC stream setup? Before you get it, let me tell you what you will need, and you might just reconsider. So, first of all, let's get into the good things about a dual PC stream. With that, it allows you to offload the tasks onto two different systems. One PC could handle the gaming, while the other PC could handle the recording or the live streaming, or just running heavy applications in general. This can keep performance high on both ends, so you can get a good performing stream with high-end graphics on your game. Another thing is stability. If one PC crashes and you need to restart, maybe due to a game or an app crashing, the other one can keep running, ensure that you don't lose your stream or recording. If you do content or streaming, you can dedicate one PC to only be the recording/streaming PC for editing, drawing, etc. Another one can be gaming only. If you do content creation or streaming, you can dedicate one PC purely to gaming, while the second one handles your streams encoding and overlays, and that can improve the overall quality and smoothness of your stream. That allows you to have the best hardware and software for each computer. So there we have it. We have performance boosts, we have stability, the streaming tasks, and of course specialized usage. But now we get into the bad parts about it. The first bad thing is the cost, of course. Buying two full PCs can be quite expensive, especially if you want them both machines to be powerful enough to perform well. Beyond just the initial cost, maintaining your PCs can be pricey too, with extra cables and power. Then we have the space and cable management. Dual PC setups require a lot of space and can be a nightmare to organize. Especially with all the extra cables, having to manage multiple monitors, keyboards, mice, and cables can create a clutter, a chaotic workspace. It's quite complex to set up. Managing two PCs is complicated, especially when it comes to the networking between them. First, you will need a capture card. You need software configurations to ensure that everything is running smoothly. And it can also be very tricky to handle the audio going from one PC to another and then back into your headset. Another big thing with two PC setups is that with two PCs, instead of just having to keep an eye on one and maintaining one, you now have the double the maintenance. You have two PCs to clean and make sure that they're up to date and everything. That includes system updates, hardware issues, troubleshooting, and dealing with any problem that arises on the system while you're using it. And the last thing is the energy consumption. Two PCs will consume a lot more power compared to just the one, which could lead to higher electricity bills, especially if your PC is constantly running. A dual PC setup is great for streamers, content creators, or anyone doing demanding multitasking. It can enhance performance and reliability, but it comes at a higher cost, complexity, and maintenance. Whether it's worth it or not depends on your specific needs, budget, and willingness to manage the setup. It will connect from one GPU to the other computer's GPU, which makes sure that your stream gets the game displayed. For that, there is great options like the Elgato 4K 60 Pro. Once you've gotten that connected up to your PCs and everything, then you need to set up your audio. And this could probably be the worst part about a dual PC setup, and that's the audio. If you don't have a mixer, for example, like a Go LXR for your microphone, you will need a software like Voicemeeter Banana to reroute both your PC's audios to make sure that it goes from your gaming PC to streaming PC and back into your headset, which can take quite a lot to set up, and it's not for the weak of heart. Then you will also make sure that you have at least two monitors available, because you will need a monitor to be playing on, and you also need a monitor for your secondary PC so you can see what you're doing. With that comes your preferred streaming software, your network setup to make sure that you have Wi-Fi on both computers, You will need a mouse and keyboard for both PCs if you don't know how to set them up so you can only use the one for both. Then you have video and audio syncing. So audio delay compensation. You will want to ensure that your audio and game remains in sync between your gaming PC and your streaming PC. Some streaming software like OBS allows you to add delays to audio or video if needed. And if you're using separate mics for each PC, you might need to adjust the timing on both systems to keep the audio synced. This is crucial for keeping voiceover and game sound proper. On top of all this, you will need power strips and surge protectors. Since you'll have multiple devices running, make sure you have enough power strips and surge protectors to keep everything safe for a power outage. Because you don't want to build everything up just for the power to go out and something getting blown out in your PC during it. So, in summary, what will you need? Let's create a little checklist, shall we? We will need 2 different PC systems. One for gaming and one for streaming. We will need our capture card. We will need our audio interface or the mixer that you have chosen to go with. I will say that if you have a mixer, the audio setup will be so much easier, but it's all up to you and your budget. We will need multiple monitors. You will have to fix your streaming software, your audio rerouting, and you need reliable network. Optional items are like green screens, lighting, streaming software, and stream decks for easier stream management, but it's not a necessity. So, with all that said, with all the cons and pros of having a dual PC system, are you gonna get one?